because he is one of the cheapest Prem team of the season, you're going to find 93 Watkins. 4-star, 4-star. He's going to rival Alvarez to see what's worth it, a 400k SBC or literally a 55k player. Now, I am shocked to see him at 93, to be honest. With what we got last year from the Prem team of the season, I wasn't expecting this. We have got Power Shot, Trivela and Relentless amongst all the other play styles he does have. And in terms of stats, very good sprint speed, which is always nice. 90 shooting, 87 dribbling, 83 passing, which is okay. It's nothing crazy. Great jumping, heading and also stamina, amongst some decent stamina. Stamina? Strength. Then obviously we are going for the finisher. Puts him at controlled explosive, which he's got enough pace, like you're only going to get the acceleration up. I'm more than happy to sacrifice that to get a bit more agility balance. He's a 4-4, like I said. You'll end up with a 94 rated striker if you add the finisher to him. I think the other one is Artist, Marksman and Hunter. I'm going to go all out for the shooting. 94 there, 94 there. We might as well give him a go. So let's jump into him and see if Watkins is worth the measly 50,000 coins. So if you're looking to improve your team, make sure you're heading over to lootbar.gg. They are the best and most reliable coin service you can find. Also with the best 24-hour manual customer service that you physically cannot find anywhere else. But before finishing on lootbar.gg, make sure you are using the code JT11, 8% off your first ever transaction and then 5% off every time after that. Once you've gone through the payment, you'll be able to get your coins within the next 24 hours, absolutely guaranteed. Also with the code, you'll be able to get 5% more coins on every transaction. Make sure you do click the link either in the description or down in the comment section below. I need him to be running up front here. Ronaldinho's taking the lead here. There it is, inside, looks for the finesse. It's an easy finish and Watkins is on the score sheet in 4 minutes. Better than what Alvarez did, but obviously opponents matter massively. It's a great ball in. The defenders are absolutely nowhere, and it's a bog standard finish. The one thing that I do like is he has got the Trivela as well, so we could have the option to put in the other side if needed, because we can obviously use the Trivela in that sense. So that's always nice as we find the inside again. There's Mbappe. It's just a little dink, chest and volley. Ooh, and that's a big miss. Good touch. Sets him through. I think he's offside, but just manages to take that one touch too late as we try and find some sort of pressing on him. The aggression hopefully wouldn't matter too much as we get a ball to him. He's got no pace traits unfortunately, but he's going to try and find Mbappe this time. Got to get that right foot. Go for the near side, and it's a good save from Ramsdale this time. Watkins is going to be in the middle, and it's another brilliant save. The one thing I don't get with like the middle player here is obviously I've got someone like a Vidic. I've got multiple people. It's a great save. Can we get back? And Vidic keeps it out. But I don't get why we're not using someone with an aerial or a power header there rather than Watkins with very good heading accuracy. Don't get me wrong, but I would much prefer a Playstyle Plus that I know it has a lot more of effect than it does just having the stats. As we ping it in, can we get it into his left foot? Go across. It's a good block there. Fake. Near post. Oh my, Ramsdale getting lucky once more. There he is. Oh, it's beautiful in between. We have Mbappe there as well. We're going to go with the little one across. There's the finish, and I expected the rage quit, to be honest with you. Let's see him through. Get a little ball on. No, doesn't get the turn. Little 1-2 with Mbappe if we can find it. No, Alba's going to take it. There's the tackle though. Get it back into Mbappe. Little knock to Watkins as we find and spread the play. Keep going, Watkins. I can see you there. We're going to cut. Knock it back. Left foot across goal. It's a good challenge. Good first touch. Lets Mbappe in. Goes back to him. Takes the touch away. And that is the easiest hat-trick he's ever going to score. His footwork is definitely not terrible. I mean, like, he's not got the greatest dribbling in the world. But I mean, he can definitely get by on it. Like I say, he's not quite the Ronaldinho-esque sort of player, which is it's fair enough in the slightest. But I mean, in terms of dribbling, it's pretty bog standard. There's nothing too crazy, but then nothing too bad about it. So I would say he's definitely more a starter team of the season striker. Like, he definitely can get the goals. You're not necessarily going to kind of go into the absolute top tier of players just because you're going to need a little bit more. That is just cheese if I've ever seen it. I knew, as well, as soon as I knew the headband, I knew that was 95 Ronaldinho as well, which just tells you all you need to know about this guy. Oh, that's a great ball if he can get it. Lovely as well. I just can't believe, A, that he's 93 rated, and B, that he is 50,000. Like, 50,000 makes more sense than the 93, to be honest, but oh, was hoping it would drop to me rather than him being able to get it. But I do think it is crazy to think that he's barely been out an hour and a half and he's already at that sort of discard level team of the season. Like, a 93, I can imagine that's got to be one of the cheapest 93s we've got so far. Like, that is absolutely nuts to come out of the Prem, to be honest. And with last year, with how the Prem was set up as almost not necessarily the worst team of the season, but rating wise, it just felt like we weren't managing to get anybody crazy high because they were basically saving them for Serie A, knowing that everybody is going to play the Prem and not necessarily going to go all the way to the Serie A maybe as such. We just didn't get the upgrades, whereas Watkins, for one, I expected him to be the objective, let alone thinking maybe they wouldn't give us another Villa player, even though they gave us another Villa player in team of the season, which makes sense. They've done well. I'm not trying to take that away, but normally you don't really get two of the same team objectives, let alone a centre mid as well. Well, we did just get a John McGinn that is live, and then to get a Douglas Luiz as well. Where's he going for that pass? Is he just running with Ronaldinho? There we go. Go away. Near post. Oh, I was hoping he was going to move across. Oh, there it is. Oh, should have gone for the Trivela. Should have went with the Trivela. Oh, that's a stunning ball. Mbappe unfortunately can't finish it off, but a very good assist from Watkins. So going into the overall form then, so he's coming in now at 60,000, which is fair enough, because I think the cheapest 93 has got to be within that sort of price. Yeah, literally. So we're looking at 70,000 was the one prior to this, and 76. So he is the cheapest 93 by 10,000 coins. I mean, breaking all sorts of records, honestly. There is now, the pricing of some cards is absolutely crazy. But in general, when it comes to the Prem team of this season as a whole, I think the ratings are pretty fair. Like 97 Virgil, we've got 96 Rice, 97 Haaland, obviously, 94 Son. There's some where I'm like, okay, like Gabriel, I feel like should be a bit higher, and White I can kind of understand, same as McAllister, but Watkins is definitely higher than expected. He obviously had an 87 Centurions way back when as an objective. I think in terms of an upgrade, we've got an 88 he could have been. We've got a 90, and what could you put this one into? A 90 as well. So the 90 is the highest rated we could have ever got him, and to be honest, would it be these stats as well? We've gone with a finisher, obviously, as we said prior to this. 99 on the finishing, the positioning, 95 on the shot power, as well as incredible amounts of stats on the dribbling as well. 84 composure, little bit low for a team of the season, not gonna lie, but we can kind of see past that. Like I said, when it comes to Watkins, he's not going to be your absolute end game striker 100%. Like that just isn't going to happen. He can get you through Prem Cups, Prem objectives, and a starter team. That is going to be what Watkins is really good for. He's got the power shot, which to be honest, I didn't even manage to get to. Trivela is decent enough in certain areas, but I wouldn't force it too much. Relentless is one of them ones. It's just thrown on there as a third. And it's kind of what we expected with a lot of these triple playstyle pluses. You'll have one or two really good playstyle 4-star plus, and then the third one will be dependent on how good the card is. Like, for instance, someone like a Haaland, I'm pretty sure he's got rapid, aerial, and power shot. Very, very good triple. Whereas when we look at somebody like, I suppose even Rice, to be honest, block, intercept, and relentless. Relentless is not the one you want there. Same, I quite like them. Same as Palmer, to be honest. Finesse shot, brilliant. I like technical. It's not my favourite, but it's decent enough. And then flair. Flair's just there as nothing, whereas like someone like Saliba, intercept, anticipate, and slide tackle, that is brilliant. Jockey as well, never a bad one for Virgil. Long ball pass is kind of a bit iffy. I'd have preferred the aerial, but it is what it is. But I do think as a starter striker, absolutely outstanding. If you need a team of the season for very cheap and you want a high rated, that is the one to go for. He's not going to be the total endgame clutch up moment, but he will be somebody who can get you through the average to better players most definitely.